Hello, everybody, and welcome to the Dielectric Media Concert Reviews. I am Doug Schlabotnik, and today I'm reviewing the Joan Jett concert that happened June 26th at Memorial Park in Omaha, Nebraska. So we'll start off with the opening band, which was called Bonnie Finken plus symbol The Collective. Huh. Well, if the name tells you anything, they're probably a bunch of pretentious fucking dickhead indie bullshitters who aren't very good. And you'd be correct. They sucked. They were just uninteresting, just boring and weird and not good in any way. They apparently won some fucking competition to be on the bill, but I had never heard of the competition, and apparently no other bands did either, because this was the best they could fucking do. Now, I know they pronounce the name Bonnie Finken and The Collective, but first of all, let's just go into this fucking piece of shit name. This is just stupid. I fucking hate these indie idiots who come up with these stupid names that are just ridiculous. Ridiculous. I mean, come on, call yourself Bonnie Finken or just The Collective. I mean, how difficult is that? I mean, this is like band science 101. Your name shouldn't be stupid or hard to fucking remember, or you shouldn't pronounce it a different way than you spell it. I mean, there is a plus symbol in here, but they pronounce it as and. Well, I would have Googled it as Bonnie Finken and A-N-D, The Collective. How am I fucking supposed to know that I was supposed to Google it Bonnie Finken plus symbol The Collective? Jesus Christ, come on, you fucking retards. Do a little better with the name. Well, the vocals for that band were loud, but at the same time, unintelligible. I didn't know what the fuck they were singing about. And the mix of styles was just not right. This weird indie band, and then Eddie Money and Joan Jett. I mean, I could kind of see Eddie Money and Joan Jett, but this band who opened it was just fucking off the wall, ridiculous and stupid. They had one of those members in the band whose job is to professionally press play on a fucking MacBook Pro, which just immediately strikes me as, oh, geez, I can't wait to hear these fucking retards who just play some stupid shit off of a MacBook. Congratulations, you lost me the moment I saw that bitch. Also, nobody has ever looked badass in the history of the world playing the vibraphone, and they had a guy trying really hard to do this. He didn't have a shirt on, he was shaven head with a suit sport coat thing on. It was ridiculous. Okay, on to Eddie Money. Eddie Money was he was pretty good for, the circumstances. I mean, he is pretty old. He kind of looks like he had a stroke, maybe kind of at one point in his life. I don't know for sure, but there's definitely something off with his vocals, which is a bit distracting when you're the lead vocalist. Yeah, But overall, the band was great. They hit everything just the way they needed to. They had a couple of songs that just the band played, which really wasn't necessary, and they probably shouldn't do. I didn't come here to see some Eddie Money band playing weird non-Eddie Money songs while Eddie Money went off stage to go do whatever the fuck he was doing. And he looked incredibly old in comparison to his band, which was like early 20s at best. It was, maybe have some people who are a bit older so you don't look like fucking, Frankenstein up there. And now we're at Joan Jett. She was incredibly powerful and engaging, which is impressive for someone, a little older, but she doesn't look that old. She's in great shape. I mean, she looks fantastic, and she sounds fantastic, which is great because it always sucks when you go there and you're really disappointed because they all just sound fucking old. But that shit happens. You get older. But as Joan Jett has shown me, just because you're old doesn't mean you can't rock. Because she fucking tore the house down. I mean, she played all of her greatest hits, which was just really cool. I'd never seen Joan Jett live before, and it had always been something I wanted to do. I'd always heard that she was a kick-ass live show, and she really was. It was phenomenal. And I don't even think it was phenomenal in juxtaposition with the shitty band that opened. I mean, compared to them, well, I mean, she's a rock and roll Hall of Famer, so, I mean, she doesn't compare to them. They don't compare to her. Apples and oranges, except the apples are, were found in a pile of manure. So I would definitely recommend going to see Joan Jett in the future. I don't know if she's doing this tour with Eddie Money or if this was just they both happened to book this gig together this one time. Eddie Money was okay. Joan Jett was awesome. I give it about an overall experience as an 8 out of 10, and holy shit, an 8 out of 10 that got drug out of the mud that those fucking piece of shit indie band drug them into. Joan Jett was kick-ass. Go see Joan Jett.